Welcome back, everyone. It's Caleb with Red Racing Industries. Today I bring to you episode 20 of racing every single track and every single car in Gran Turismo 7. In this episode, we're going to be going back to Lake Louise, and we're going to be racing another reverse track because the previous episode we hit the tri-oval. So I think it's the short track in reverse. I don't even have it pulled up on the screen. I've got my kind of beginning intro video that I've been trying to keep consistent, just giving that nice display of the car so I get to watch my car, essentially my car, because I've got a 23 Civic Type R, and frankly I love the thing. Plus this is going to be, if you're just now tuning in, this is a base point so that we can get a realization, yes, you know what I'm trying to say, of how the car handles, of how it feels, of how you get the feeling from the direct drive, everything, just so and so forth. Now that's because I've driven my Type R to this day almost 44,000 miles, and I've had it for a little over 2 years. But of course, love this car. It's amazing. It's a great daily driver, great grocery getter. But from me bragging on my car, let's go ahead, hop right into this race. As we're hopping in here, getting everything loaded, as we do every video, because that's going to be how we do it, to figure out a better solution. But let's go ahead and get in here. There we go. So we're going to be diving straight over. Since we're doing the same track, well, the same biome and area, we do get to tend to stick with the same tires, so we don't have to replace any this time. So Lake Louise in Canada, and we'll be doing short track in reverse, and then we've only got one more of this series. So we're going to be doing daytime, and then this last one we're going to be doing it at night. That's a little bit of a spoiler for you, but I really like driving at night, just a little bit of change so you can see the car better and the other cars better. Now we are continuing to work on our logo. I love the logo, I love the layout, but I want to make sure, I want to get better at the livery and designing that. Oh, need to pay attention. Okay. Now that we're behind quite a bit, let's get this race going. Once again, it's a bit different driving off-road, and the fact that I'm not used to it. There we go. Okay, so we're still working on our livery, trying to mix it up a little bit, change some things, but we've kept it the same so far. Like, since I created it, I love it. I just don't know what else to add to the car to give it that, you know, look that I'm looking for. Let's go ahead and get past all these fellas here. Everybody's bunched up together. Not like it matters so much, but still get that slipstream off of the cars. Now that I've got some momentum, I'm able to jump forward. We just can't forget to brake. We got another Type R, the NSX. Oh, how nice it'd be to have one of those. That'd be awesome. But they're old and rare. And old not being bad whatsoever. So it's a great car. Well, I've lost Wi-Fi connection. Don't know how. Maybe it'll go back up. As long as it doesn't interfere with our episode, we are fine. Because I'm not racing online with people, but you do have to have internet connection to use Gran Turismo 7, or else you're extremely limited on tracks and cars, which is crazy, but I think I want to believe that it's because of how they're able to keep the keep the memory low, from taking a lot of your storage out of your PlayStation. Other than that, that ends this episode. There we go. Running over the end of that. So it is episode 20 of racing every single track and every single car in Gran Turismo 7. Now, I am recording a ton of these at once, so it's going to take a while. A lot of focus and work on editing, as long as I don't get things confused. But other than that, that ends this video. I will see y'all on the next one.